And hello, everyone. This is Daniel with the Legacy of Daniel podcast. I am your host, Daniel, and I thank you for taking the time to click into this message. You are listening to a show on my journey becoming an author and a creator. I have begun a podcast show, so that's part of me being a creator. I have a gaming channel that I started, and I'm currently working on a novel and have two other ideas for two additional novel pieces that will go along with this universe of an idea that I have. And today was a good day for me in my work. I have a current novel with about almost 20,000 words, and I feel like I can turn that into a whole lot more. Where when I go back and review it, and I see all the dialogue and the details I can add, and all sorts of various storylines and additional characters that I can begin adding into the story, it's really starting to come along in my mind. I'm just trying to stay patient and not really rush into it. I'm trying to make it so that the story kind of grows on my mind, and through my creativity, I kind of bring it to paper. I'm trying not to put my creativity first, but really let the beauty of the idea be glorified in my mind. So I spent the day just going over the paper, and it was a good day. I haven't really read through it in a couple of days because I had to get a manuscript together for critique coming up, and I've had to begin reading some other manuscripts for the critique so I can have an opinion on some of the other works. And so today was a good day getting through it all, and I made a lot of edits, made a lot of changes, and I see room for a lot of growth and a lot of addition in dialogue, like I said, and just adding characters and just making the storyline much deeper, richer, really bringing to life this message, a couple messages actually, that I'd like to bring through not only with this novel, but with some of the other novels that I am having ideas. I just started a couple manuscripts for two other additional novels that may go along with this universe. So I might be maybe doing a little too much. I'm still new to all this. I've never really published anything before, but I love to read. I love to write. And so I'm kind of just letting my creativity flow. If the idea comes, then I try to put it all out as quick as I can before it gets taken away from me. And the one idea I had, if you listen to my paper and pencil series, you'll see that in that show I discuss a journal entry and also a short story that I begin speaking on. And I come up with that idea through just going for a walk this morning, and I came back and I took some notes on my walk and turned into a journal entry, and then eventually I turned into a bit of a short story, or at least a prompt to help me begin dialogue for a story. And from that I began going towards more of a novel based from that prompt and from that adventure in the morning. And so what I've been discovering is that not only am I building my life around, perhaps being an author and a creator, with this podcast, my gaming channel, obviously writing, hopefully being a full-time writer sometime, but really building my life around creativity. And creativity is a beautiful thing. And really, when you let your creativity kind of just go and you allow the beauty of your creativity to kind of flourish and, in a sense, be glorified on you, grow upon you, it kind of takes you along and it leads you almost word by word to various ideas that you can kind of bring into these written works. So it's kind of been exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to not only pursuing more work on these written works that I have, these projects, but also sharing them with the world. Really, I know I'm not getting a lot of views, but I am pretending like one day these shows will blow up, just like I'm hoping that my novels will sell millions of copies. But that is just maybe that's just hopeful wishing, or it's just me um, getting through some barriers. And now for the rest of the evening, now that I have a couple different novels that I'm working on, I have kind of circled myself with these creative works, these creative projects, and I always have a project that I can be working on. So when I run into a writer's block or a distraction, I always have a project or something that I can do to release it with creativity. And it is very interesting to see how these writing blocks or the barriers just come down when you have various creative projects going on. And it's something that I highly encourage others to try and bring into their life in any unique way they can. But that is my update for today, my writing journey, and I will be back when I take the next leap in completing my works.